We're about to get this party started. I don't want to take too long. Well, actually, it doesn't matter how long I take in this part, since I'm going to cut it out eventually so I can start with música. But let's go and get this party started, Rockstar. I'm going to mute this. Good timing. All right. So it's a beautiful day today. So I decided to do something different and be out here because it's nice today. And since a lot of people are off, there's not much traffic down my road, but normally there's like trucks and such going today. There's construction happening next door. But yesterday was 4th of July. I hope you guys had a fantastic time with family and friends. Got to blow stuff up, eat a lot of good, whatever's considered America food, hot dogs, burgers, all that good stuff. I just hope that you got to spend some good time with people that you enjoy spending time with. Last week, I wasn't able to do a Monday, a Rockstar mini-sode simply because I was traveling, coming back from Texas. I think this week, Thursday, I'll talk a little bit more about that and all that's been happening in my life. Why I had to go to Texas last minute and situations. A lot of people already know, but in that, I appreciate those of you who reached out to me and my family. Anyway, but today I wanted to share a really cool little thought. There's a lot of noises. There's a lot of things. I hope my little boom mic, and I have the little pop filter or whatever, little cat tail filter, whatever it's called. You might be seeing some of it come into the screen. So I'll be clearing that up because that kind of makes it captures that and makes everything else darker. And well, I'm already dark enough. You don't need me any darker. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this mini-sode. Hey, Rockstar mini-sode. We're going to call it the Monday Mental Mindset. Let me go and start off this video that I want to share with you guys real quick. In the meantime, we're going to share this. Oops, I forget to always do this first. Boom. Let's go and get this ready. Get my timer ready for 11 minutes. And your 11 minutes of Rockstar mini-sode value starts now. I should have been more prepared than this. Oh, here it is. Motivation Monday. The difference between a good week and a bad week is how you approach your Mondays. Personally, I like to say Monday, it's about time you got here. Hurry up, let's get to work, because a lot of good things are about to happen this week. Be encouraged. Be motivated. This week is your week. Good things are going to happen. Much love, many blessings. Motivation Monday. Look at that. Motivation Monday. All right, so where I wanted to go after watching this or rewatching this clip of this Motivation Monday that I did almost 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago now. Talking about the best way to approach your Monday is, come with it with the attitude, the success mindset that, hey, instead of going in with that, oh, it's Monday, time to go work. It's more like, no, Monday, it's about time you got here because I'm ready to get up. And a lot of that has to do with how you start your morning. When you wake up, when that alarm goes off, do you wake up dreading that the Monday has been there, or do you get up excited because it's your chance to do something more, to add more to your life? Is it a life that you're ready to experience? I remember as a kid, you're always the parents are always like, it's time to go to bed. And you're like, oh, can I stay up? It's a little late. I want to do a little more. I'm not ready to sleep. Because like when you're sleeping, you can't experience life. You can't have that adventure. You can't be trying on new things. You're asleep. I mean, you're dreaming, whatever. And then of course, when you wake up, I don't know, at least on a Saturday, let's just say on a Saturday or a day you don't have to go to school, kids wake up early. They wake up with energy. They wake up making a noise. They're exploring. They're experimenting. They're testing. They're tasting. They're living every moment of life because they want to experience it all. I remember one time I heard that as a kid, time seems to go by so slow for you because you're constantly asking, you're constantly learning, you're constantly trying to experience new things. And when you get older, when you start building routines, you start getting involved in just the normal mundane situations, then time tends to kind of fly by. When we spend our time binge watching shows, like not doing anything productive with our lives, but rather just killing time. Seems like time goes by slow. A comedian once said, the good thing about being old is that it happens really quick. You're not old for long. And I'm not saying that that's a good thing or a bad thing. What I'm saying is it has to do with the mindset, because we lose our curiosity. We lose our desire to learn because we know it all, or we think we know it all, or we just are tired of trying to figure out new things. And so we go about just letting time slip away. And let me encourage you, Rockstar, not to develop that mindset. Every day is a day for you to do something new. Every day is a chance for you to create something different. It's a chance for you to become greater than where you're at right now. Although it is good, you got to recognize where you are. You got to recognize the greatness where you are right now. So all that is the mental mindset for Monday should be a mindset of, I am ready for something new today. I am ready to experience life. I am ready to do just something different or something new, or maybe something that you already enjoy doing, like this guy who likes to run and is just running right behind me. I'm not going to run because I don't like doing that, but there's other things that I love to do. I like to drive. I like to spend time with friends. I like to eat hot dogs and burgers with people. I like to watch fireworks. I like, anyway, sorry, it's a rant that just goes on and on. That's not really where I wanted to go, but that's kind of what came out of me. I believe one of the best ways to get up in the morning, let me rewind that. I believe once you have vision, once you have something that excites you, maybe even scares you a little bit, once you have something that just brings life to you, when you wake up excited because you get to participate in that adventure, in that challenge, in that life that you are excited to be a part of. So if you are waking up dreading the day, if you're waking up dreading the Monday, then let me challenge you with this. Do some self-search, do some self-look inside of yourself and ask yourself, why is it that you're not ready to wake up and experience life? Why is it that you're not excited to experience what you got going on right now? And if it's because maybe you've got caught up in the routine, or maybe you feel like the life you're living is not for you, but for everyone else, and they're not appreciating where you are, I don't know. But you know what the good thing about it is, someone once said, is the good thing about you is that you're not a tree. Let's point this way. You're not a tree. Trees are planted, their roots go deep, and they're stuck where they're at until someone either moves them or cuts them. And that's it. But you, my friend, are a human with two legs. Some of you might not even have both working legs, but you have some way to move, or some way to get out of where you're at. You are not planted here, or you're not permanently planted here. If you are not happy, if you are not satisfied, if what you're doing day after day does not bring fulfillment or purpose to you, then let me challenge you to do something risky. Find something that does. Look for something that makes you laugh, that gets you excited. Heck, that even if it's just temporarily uncomfortable, and you know what you got to lose besides your unhappiness? Try it. Start experimenting it. Start tasting what it's like to live that other life, that other dream that you had. And then once you see that, hey, I actually enjoyed doing this. How can I do more of this? And take care of what I need to take care of. Then you can start working with like a plan, start working with like steps on how to be able to support yourself where you're at, but also start opening up opportunities to kind of lead more and more towards this other life, other goal. And once you have vision, once you have a blueprint of this new possibility that brings you joy, brings you happiness, then you don't want to spend your whole time in bed letting time slip by. You want to get up and do as much as you can towards that new possibility, towards that happiness, towards that goal. So that should be a new mental mindset for you on Mondays. When you wake up, you're like, dang, I'm excited that today I get to do this and this and this, and I'm going to be that much closer towards my freedom, towards my purpose, towards my happiness, towards something that is greater than me, brings joy to me, and blesses everyone around me, helps everyone around me, supports everyone around me, but yet I find fulfillment. I'm not just doing the day-to-day, the mundane, the just checking the boxes, just to check boxes. I am actually doing something that creates a purpose and meaning in my life. That, my friend, is a good Monday mental mindset, and it's something I encourage you to try. Helicopter. Laughing. Now, no, I'm giving you a lot of theory, a lot of steps, not really that many examples. I, for one, am actually going through this at this moment. I'm actually, you know what, I'll just, for the next minute, now that I'm in later in my life, there's things that I've been just wanting to try different, wanting to experiment, and I added it to my list. You know, I've ridden dirt bikes and I've ridden four-wheelers, and I've ridden in the back of a motorcycle when I was a kid, but I never driven one. And I decided to take the steps to learning how to do that. I'm actually this weekend, I'm taking the course at the local Harley Davidson to experience it, to learn it. I'm getting my license in it. I've been talking to someone else about possibly buying their Honda Shadow from them, just so I can experience, because I want to. There's people in my church who ride motorcycles, and we're already talking about starting a riding club, like maybe once a month go for a motorcycle ride. And it's just something that brings a little bit of happiness, but it got me to get up. It has me getting up to get ready, because I had to do some pre-work. I had to get that, but it's giving me excitement because it's something that I can add as a skill for another area that I'm working on, another area that I'm working towards going back to and developing, because it's something that brought me happiness, something that brought me fulfillment, something that brought me excitement, and also it gave me ministry opportunities. So that's just one little thing that brought happiness from my big world of what I'm doing right now. And a lot of you know a lot about me, and if you don't know enough about me, go check out the past videos of Hey Rockstar. You will learn so much more of my story. I have 35 seconds left, and normally I wait till after the bell goes before I end it. But you know what? I just want to end it with this last thought, and then I'll give you the commercials or whatever you want to call it. Once again, my friends, take ownership of where you're at right now. The reason you are where you're at, the reason why you don't like waking up on Mondays is because you've chosen to accept what you have. But realize that go ahead and take ownership that you are where you're at because of the choices you made. But now know that you can be where you want to be if you change those choices and you start choosing other things. Do that, and you will develop a great Monday mental mindset. I'm back, baby. Thank you for joining me out here in this beautiful Tennessee day. I'm here in front of my house, just capturing everything out there. Just want to say, guys, my last episode was episode 39. It was an interview with Rockstar with Andrew Holt. Oh my gosh, the gold this man dropped. Let me encourage you to go back and watch the video on this channel, on my Facebook or YouTube channel. Go back and check out episode 39 of Hey Rockstar. But today the podcast version dropped. So if you have Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, or use Spotify or almost any platform that Anchor hits, you can find Hey Rockstar podcast. And it's episode 39, interview with a rock star. His name's Andrew Holt. Check it out. This Thursday at 5:55, I will not have a guest. I have a special message I want to share with you guys talking about death. We're going to talk about death. Let's just get it out there and just experience stories that I have worked around death. But it's going to be a good one. I'm going to put my heart out on my sleeve, and I know you guys love it when I do that because you get another tangible taste of Josafat, El Guapo, Emiliano. Yesterday, people were asking me, we're talking about names, and I told them Josafat, or in the Hebrew, Josafat means God's judgment, or God has judged. Like, ooh, that's powerful. And like, well, and someone kind of went left wing, or not left wing, or just kind of took off left field, talking about the law and all that stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. But like, you also got to understand that my last name, Emiliano, there's two different meanings, but the most popular meaning means that Emiliano means love. Like, how perfect is that? Josafat means God has judged, and Emiliano means love, and his judgment has now done. And his judgment, his conclusion is, he is now love. He loved the world so much that he sent Jesus for you, for me. So that's a perfect, I don't think my parents meant that. Then I told everyone, well, but you know what my middle name means? And they're like, what? Asombroso. And like, what does that mean? Pretty much just means awesome. Anyway, thank you for joining me this Monday. I hope this inspired you to change your mindset. All things are possible for those who are willing to get to change, who are willing to take the steps to do something different. Take ownership of where you're at, but know that because you're there because you made that choice, but you can go somewhere else because it's now in your hands to make the choice to move on, to let go and move on. Let go and let God. Some people say that too. Everyone, once again, enjoy the rest of your week. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on Thursday at 5:55 Central. And until next time, just don't forget, take all this value that I've given you, apply it to your disciplines, and go and become the rock star of your industry. What I was going to say, well, much love, many blessings. And this thing didn't turn off, so I guess we're still on. There's something else that I wanted to share with you guys, and it's going to have to wait.